What's going on, Conscious Crew? It's your favorite breakdown commentator. Welcome to another riveting episode of the Consciouztv platform, TGIF. Hope you guys have had a wonderful work week and have a even more wonderful weekend. I am up. I'm feeling great. Had a bit of a spa day. And I'm feeling a little bit sleepy, so I'm probably going to take me a nap after this. But, man, it's a great time to be alive, isn't it? Before we even get into it, I need you guys to go ahead and the thumbs up this video until it's absolutely stuck. Thumbing up the video not only helps with YouTube's algorithm, but more importantly, it triggers up YouTube's notification system. So when you are thumbing up the video, you are literally knocking on the digital door of another Conscious Crew member and telling them to get their black ass into the sanctuary, because the king is in fact king and sugar. Also, make sure that you have your notification bell set to all. And last but not least, please share the stream out to wherever it is you have digital community, whether that be your YouTube community wall, your Snapchat, your MySpace, your Facebook, the dark side of Twitter, Tumblr, or your personal OF. I don't really give a damn where you in fact live the link. Just let them whores know that we're live, and we're certainly in color. And all donation information is in the description box below. $Consciouztv on Cash App and or PayPal.me/ConsciouzTV. Spelled just how it is here on the platform. With no further ado, let's go ahead and push on through.
I know a place where you can recharge your soul.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
And in the midst of brokenness, he gon' see your asshole.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
You gon' heal, you gon' laugh and catch a little shade.
Ooh, girl.
Y'all know he be slaying, y'all better stop playing. Come hear what he's saying.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, what's going on, Conscious Crew? Let me speak to everybody in the chat, baby. TGIF. And no, we ain't talking Fox. So, what's going on, Annie? Hey, San. Hey, Moon Witch. Hey, Rumors and Tea. Hey, Sherry. What's going on, Healing Daily? Hey, Shauna. Hey, Nikki. Hey, T-May. What's going on, Taisha? Hey, Apple. What's going on, Danielle? What's going on, Il Pisces? What's going on, Tahisha? Hey, boo. What's going on, A Chantel? What's going on, Short Stack? What's going on, Lumen? Hey, hi, Miss Mika. What's going on, Michael Day? Hey, everybody. TGIF. I'm having a great Friday. I woke up feeling somewhat refreshed, had a bit of a long night. Had a bit of a spa day in the earlier hours on this Friday. So I got a deep tissue massage and all those things. And now, you know, a bitch is ready to kick the feet up, girl. and go straight to the heavens. Happy birthday, Healing Birthday, guys. Please wish our Healing Daily a happy birthday. She just turned 21. She got her liquor license, baby, and she gonna shake that ass in front of the dilly on this Friday night, baby. Happy birthday, Healing Daily. Hey, Tanisha. Hey, boo. What's going on? Gabriella. Hey, y'all. What's going on? Hi, everybody. All right, so we got to get into some things. Some things came across my front desk this morning, and I guess I want to first and foremost get into Miss Brooke Bailey, girl. Brooke Hogan and her mayonnaise mammy and Pepe, Linda and Hulk Hogan. Now, before we get into the Hawkins of things, girl, I got to tell y'all, it's a bit of nostalgia because I, was raised up on Hulk Hogan. I was a reasonable fan of wrestling. Hulk was in his prime during the 80s. Then he resurfaced in a reality show in the early 2000s. And that was a key. That's when we got introduced to his daughter, Brooke Hogan. And I enjoyed, her desire to want to be a wigger. I don't know if you guys remember Brooke's single, saying I'm talking about us. It was a cute little bop, girl, for the early 2000s, child. She had the other wigger, Paul Wall. So I guess, she was trying to get her gatekeeping card and get access to the cookout through another wigger who had been invited to the cookout, which was a grill-wearing Paul Wall, girl. It was a whole cringy mess, but I loved the girl. The early 2000s are like the best era in terms of fashion, in my opinion, pop music, just the whole time, girl. It was when we had the internet, but we didn't have social media. So the internet was like just right, girl. I lived for the whole 2000s, late 90s, like 98, 99, and, the early 2000s, girl. That was my era. So after their reality TV show had ran about 4 seasons, I pretty much was not keeping up with the Hogans, girl. I ain't even been keeping up with the Kardashians, so I damn sure ain't gonna be keeping up with the Hogans, baby. So I don't know what the hell happened to them afterwards, girl. I was not keeping my ear to the streets when they went through an old nasty divorce and the family fell apart. I don't know who racist. I don't know who voted MAGA. I don't know who's a Trump lover over there, girl. I don't know none of those things, girl. And I ain't even getting into none of those things. I'm just going to get into what is making headlines right now. So if you guys don't know, Linda Hogan, who is the ex-wife of Hulk Hogan, who has now remarried and gone on with his life, and been minding his business and his new piece of puss for the last 20 years, ended up being a topic of discussion and point of contention for his ex-wife, Linda Hogan, who just said, girl, she just needed a moment, girl. It was one of those days. I'm assuming, girl, the pad wasn't padding, baby. The menstrual was pretty heavy on this day here. And she pretty much aired out all of her goddamn family's business, baby, okay? She went into some things about Hulk. She expressed her sentiments about having a estranged relationship to her daughter, Brooke. And Brooke has also responded, which has also prompted a response from Linda. So I'm going to show you guys what Linda expressed in her live stream earlier about her ex-husband and about where she is in life right now and about her daughter, Brooke. So check this out, courtesy of the Jasmine brand.
It's been 15 or longer years since I got left Hulk Hogan, and my family is in the worst mess. Brooke doesn't talk to us. She's had twins. She got married. She didn't tell us. She had twins. She didn't tell us. She had a huge fight with Terry. I don't know how that reflected onto me, but she cut me out too. I haven't talked to her for 7 years, almost 8 years now.
Wow, so she hasn't talked to her daughter, Brooke, who according to Melissa, is dumb as rocks because, you know, her and Melissa, girl, you know, they met each other doing an internship in college, girl. Okay, Melissa, did y'all have some experimentation as lesbians too, girl? Were there a few drunk, wild, same gender loving nights? You know, did y'all check each other's naked titties for cancer lumps and shit, girl? Okay, you want to unpack that a little bit more, Melissa? But she hasn't spoken to her daughter. Now, remember, during their reality show, girl, you know, the family was very tight-knit. It was given Run DMC and the kids. It was given, you know, Family Matters. It was given, girl, the Cosby. So it's very interesting to see that the family to this day is in complete and utter white shambles, bitch.
God bless Nick. He's still such a good boy. It's been 15 or longer years since I got left Hulk Hogan, and my family is in the worst mess. Brooke doesn't talk to us. She's had twins. She got married. She didn't tell us. She had twins. She didn't tell us. She had a huge fight with Terry. I don't know how that reflected onto me, but she cut me out too. I haven't talked to her for 7 years, almost 8 years now. And God bless Nick. He's
now Nick. You know, Nick is the son. Linda and Hulk had 2 children, Brooke and Nick. Nick allegedly, you know, used to be a raging alcoholic, girl, you know, getting drunker than a Cooter Brown. He ended up getting into an old nasty car accident, I believe, while drunk behind the wheel, and end up severely injuring one of his good friends who was in the vehicle with him. He ended up being charged and sent to prison for 8 months due to reckless negligence, girl. So, hot mess express.
Such a good boy.
But she said, girl, he's a good boy.
15 or longer years since I got left Hulk Hogan.
No, her kids, they are mixed, girl, with mayonnaise and mustard, baby. Okay, yes. Mixed with European and more damn European, baby. This is about as white can be, girl.
And my family is in the worst mess. Brooke doesn't talk to us. I've never put a Facebook post out like this with my ugly face and my crying face, but I have
to agree, Linda. It would have been a great time to use a filter, girl.
Honest about what I went through in my marriage with Terry as Hulk Hogan, and what it entailed and what it has caused over the years and everything else. He's a complete liar. He is a sex addict. I've never put a Facebook post out like this with my...
Well, I mean, he sounds a lot like Donald Trump, and if I'm not mistaken, you guys are all MAGA. So what's the difference between the Hulk you voted for in the form of Trump and him being right there in the form of your fucking spouse, Linda?
Your face out there and know that all these horrible things are going on behind the scenes. Yet he marches on. He marches on like, yeah, oh, I'm promoting my own beer, real American beer. Yeah, look at me. Woo! Yeah, he's such a hero, right? Not. Okay, I'm going to give him my thumbs down. I've given him more opportunities to come back and make us a family and try to, I'm sorry, it's so sad.
Oh, God. Y'all know white people be crying with trailer park tears. Trailer park tears are translucent. So you get all of the crying in the brow area, in the eyes, in the wrinkling of the face, but the cry is more of a internal cry, you know.
And it's been 20 years and I'm still this sad. Somebody please explain that. I don't know. It just doesn't get better. I do love living alone. I don't ever want to be married again after him. Trust me. Your face out there.
Okay, girl. She don't want to ever be married again, girl. She is traumatized from the marriage to her sex-addicted, narcissistic, abusive husband who, despite all that she just said, still at one point in time, I don't know what point in time that was, decided to try to give his ass another chance to come back. He's been married for quite some time. So did Linda try to pull him from that young tenderoni he got over there as a new bitch? Okay. Now, with all that she said, not talking to Brooke for 7 to 8 years, still grieving over the death of her 20-year, now dead marriage to Hulk, and having a single widowed parakeet chirping for dear life in the background, girl. I don't know whether that's a emotional support bird or what type of time it is, girl. She has no interest of reclaiming her time, her pussy, a dildo, or getting back there, out there in them sky reeks, girl, which is just adding to the misery of her loneliness. Now, after she went and made a damn fool of herself by coming and crying to us about shit we ain't got no authority in heaven or hell to change for her, her daughter Brooke also took to social media and wrote a rather lengthy response to her tired ass mammy. Okay, and that reads from Brooke Hogan, now interested chat. I try very hard to ignore issues surrounding my family in hopes I might have peace in my white life. Sadly, I've intentionally made myself smaller in my professional career in music and TV, which wasn't going anywhere anyway, simply to dodge the public's negativity surrounding my trailer park family that has continuously and relentlessly overshadowed anything I've tried to do with my white mediocrity. If it were just me, I would continue to take the hits and shrink even smaller to avoid the dangers of speaking publicly. But I have my own family now, and it's affecting more than just me at this point. Y'all know white women don't age well, baby. They age like 4th generation bananas in the face, girl. So they definitely have to avoid stress and to keep from looking like Linda does in her golden years, which is like a golden damn girl. There was a recent video posted to my mammy that was concerning enough for people to send to me that has made me feel the need to address the tip of a very large iceberg. And no, we're not talking about the tip of my father's dick. That is my immediate family. What little I am addressing does not even scratch the surface of what I've dealt with my entire life as a privileged white woman. I will start by saying this video is mild compared to behavior I have witnessed for the greater portion of my life. This also comes in addition to false claims that she's previously posted, then deleted. That being said, she's been through a lot of trauma and pain. My heart breaks for her. You can't control how others treat you, but you can control how you treat others and cope with things. Too many times I've ignored things about me and haven't spoken my truth. Even so, I will keep things as vague as possible to continue to protect people that should have in fact protected me. Most importantly, I have completely separate reasons for going no contact with each of my narcissistic ass parents. No contact with my mammy has nothing to do with my pappy, and no contact with my pappy has nothing to do with my mammy. This also pertains to my pappy's second and third, now current wife. My God, today. This decision was made based purely on how they have each dealt with me directly my entire life. What I'm about to say is not pointed at either person's and is in no particular order when it comes to who did what. It is my own personal truth, and you can do your own math. I have, well, MAGA supporters, according to that exit poll data, aren't the most educated. So I'm not sure if the people you want this to be relevant to, Brooke, can read or write, girls, given very just hilarious. I have been extremely verbally and mentally abused since childhood. Sadly, it would frequently turn physical. And sometimes it's not by the person you would assume. Abuse comes in all shapes and sizes, baby. Abuse don't wear no corset, girl. Okay, that's very true, girl. Abuse don't be on no dietary supplements, baby. That bitch be wide, broad, and big bike. This vicious pattern has robbed me of any sense of self-esteem or confidence that I've been trained to pretend to have. Shout out to Brooke for talking about her white privilege. That is really white mediocrity that is performative at best, but still enough to make her an A student over Black students who are really A+ students with her truly D- ass. It took me many of years to figure out the things that were seemingly done for me really benefited someone else in a greater capacity. Up until adulthood, I've received berating and vile text messages, verbal public rimmings with unbelievably hurtful words said to me that cannot be forgotten. I've been asked to defend poor behavior to the public and have done so out of love, only to find that I was misinformed, manipulated, and lied to. Still to this day, I face constant ridicule of those poor decisions of others. I've watched others benefit financially off my suffering and embarrassment caused by their selfish behavior. While it caused my life to crumble, I continued to stay strong and silent. I was expected to and did forgive massive blows to my career and personal life, nasty behaviors, omissions of truth, blatant lies, manipulation, and repetitive errors in hopes of renewing previous family bonds. I've been used as a pawn, a buffer, and been treated like low down, right, a stupid too. No child or human should ever experience something like this. Feeling injustice, not speaking my truth, dealing with smear campaigns, flying monkeys, enablers of this behavior, watching fake win over what's real, and losing other family members and friends in an attempt to stop gossip and ongoing drama is also a painful side effect of this decision and disillusionment I deal with daily. Many people witnessed this behavior and never took action or took a stand for me. But I did watch them stick around for the freebies, the money, and association to fame, all of which I chose to give up and was never important to me in the first place, while I sit in the same post and talk out of both sides of my dick sucker about how all this shit destroyed my motherfucking non-existent career. I guess some don't speak up to avoid getting caught in the crosshairs too. I can't even blame them. My family is very skilled at war. I so badly wanted to see good in them, protect them, and start anew. Just to be disrespected again and again. I longed for a normal family, but it never came to fruition. I've repeatedly held my hand out to help them, only to have them pull me into the darkness with them. I've set boundaries that were not respected, and at this point, I can truly do no more. So here I am, an adult, crying aloud, with a loving husband and two beautiful, allegedly mixed race babies of my own. And what I can do is take control. I have been to therapy. I am doing the work. I am breaking the chain. It ends with me. Each individual on their own has given me more than enough reasons over the years to make this extremely hard and painful decision to end contact. As much as I not only understand and have empathy for their own struggles, I absolutely love them with every fiber of my white being, which deep down I think they know. My head hurts every day, and not a day passes it does not affect me. Inside of me, there is a little girl who desperately wants and needs her mom and dad to realize she wanted nothing more than to replace Britney Spears as a global superstar. No one wants us to feel so much pain and not have parents, but their behavior became more painful than their absence. I hope one day they realize, appreciate, and respect why I've chosen to remain as quiet as possible, not exposing specific names and details of certain experiences to still try to protect them. It is not something easy to handle, feeling like you're on an island. Many don't know that years ago I waited tables to build my own business with zero financial help from others, but I have worked hard my whole life. And what she means by working hard is being white and hot. Cycles must be broken. I feel God has given me the strength and duty to do so. At this point, my husband, my mixed race children, and relationship with God is my priority. Y'all, I don't know whether that goddamn woman got mixed race children. That's what some of y'all say in the comment section, child. There have been more than enough chances in reprieve given. It has to stop and ends now. I will not let the false narratives continue past this point. Please heed my warning. I am choosing peace, or else I tell all is coming, bitch. But do not mistake my kindness or silence for weakness. There are families without food. Oh my God, those poor niggers. Parents with sick children. Real hardships going on in the world. And our family was more than blessed. And everyone chose to play their cards differently. Accountability is, in fact, a game changer. Well, after that riveting letter to her crying ass Trailer Park Mammy called that hoe a narcissistic biatch, okay? Linda wrote in response to her daughter on Miss Facebook 2 hours ago this. It seems that narcissism and horrorism runs deep in this white family. Brooke is a bald-headed narcissist, just like her bald-headed ass pappy, going out and spewing lies to everyone. And I'm supposed to defend my truth against that bitch. I'm not about to do that. It seems to me that she doesn't want the truth being revealed to her new husband and his family about who she was and the things in her past. I think I spanked Brooke once. Yeah, I called her a couple of hoe-ass, slutty-ass, bitch-ass, ungodly CPS names. Lord knows I wasn't qualified to be a mammy, and if that little white bitch would have called 911, I would be in prison today from all the motherfucking abuse I'm only admitting to administering to her white ass only once. And she got the audacity. By no means ever treated her the way she's painting it. They had cell phones. My God. She could have posted horrible things about me back when all of this was supposedly happening, but nothing, and I mean nothing she did, because nothing was in fact happening. But when she took her dad's side after the divorce and wrote the wonderful mom song and went to all the tabloids because Terry was using her as a little white garden tool, her memory is completely skewed about the treatment that she received growing up in our household. And you can talk to anyone. You can ask anybody. You can even ask that no good of a motherfucking white husband, Hulk Hogan, who's on his third mediocre white bitch, that none of this stuff ever happened. It's her angle to keep her family away from her now, revealing who she used to be after drinking a half a bottle of vodka. She was so drunk, she broke my collarbone and cut my lip and insisted everyone take her to the hospital because she was poisoned when she was not. She was just drunk. There's many stories like that. I'm not gonna go on, but I'm gonna not defend myself against these ridiculous allegations. I'll do that in court if she keeps it up, bitch. So bring it on, Brooke. Girl, if the white trailer parkness ain't jumping out of the motherfucking screen, bitch, I don't know what the fuck is, girl. This got the ghetto all over it, girl. This is a white travesty, girl. MAGA out here leading to divorces, baby. Leading to generational white curses, girl. This just did not turn out how those extreme right-wing Republicans thought it was going to turn out, girl. But let's take a serious tone here. Woo, baby. This going to be a bit to unpack, girl. Let me turn on the fan, bitch. Whiteness got me hot. So, first thing I'm going to say is I have no idea where Linda thought this was going to go. Like, if there's any hopes of reconciliation, especially between a child and, parent situation, you absolutely want to stay away from blasting the bitch on the internet, baby. I can assure you, Linda, this was no way to get your daughter to take your ass off of block, baby. Secondly, I'm very clear that you have zero emotional intelligence, because had you had some, you would have also known what this manipulative strategy of yours to go to the internet to put Brooke on blast in an attempt to garner sympathy and to appeal to her heart was really about. What was it really about? I just forgot what it was really about. Holy Spirit, bring it back to me. Oh, yes. Gosh, it'll come back to me, girl. Okay, we're going to move it along instead. So, you would have known, girl, that calling her to the carpet on the internet, baby, was no way to have added. Your daughter needs you to do the real work, okay? She needs you to get the help you need. She needs you to get before Iyanla, to get before a qualified pastor, a qualified therapist, baby, and to do the work. To do the work, baby. Because, thank you, Holy Ghost, what you were really asking for, what you were really asking her to do, and girl, I want to get a bush and week for you, Linda. When you use going to the internet to bait your daughter into being in a relationship to her emotionally unstable ass mammy, is you were really asking her to give you a performative and transactional relationship. Because nothing that you want to be genuine in your life, you can obtain by playing psychological games like this. By playing bait and switch like this. This is why it never works out when people go about trying to get their emotional and mental needs met by harassing folk, gaslighting folk, weaponizing the community or the internet. If a person does respond, they're only responding to shut you the fuck up and to get you off their motherfucking ass, baby. And that ain't what you really, really want. Because that person who's only being shallow to get you off their ass eventually is not going to be able to hide the fact that them dealing with you is shallow at best. So, the only way to get to any genuine outcome when you've had major breakdown in one's family and in one's life is to actually do the work and to trust the process. Trusting the process also comes with the very hard pill swallowed that even with the progress of personal evolution, the cultivation of self-love, that you still, in fact, may not get the other person. And you got to be able to live with that. One of the very things you should have did once you realized that you missed your daughter, that you desire to be in your mixed race grandchildren's lives, that you desire to have a relationship to her husband so that you can accidentally fuck him on one of him and Brooke's off days like all trailer park white mammies do, is first, once again, heal that shit up. And then in consulting with a qualified therapist, figure out all the ways in which you contributed to the drama that led to your daughter being so hurt and traumatized that she wants absolutely nothing to do with her parents. And not just want anything to do with y'all, she don't want any other future lineage of the Hogans to have anything to do with you or Terry girl, because she don't even want the kids to know y'all, nor their kids and their kids and their kids and their kids and their kids. And there is never any situation as a parent who chose to bring a child or children into the world, Linda, where you get to put all of the onus of how things turned out on the children. You had them, mama. And you're going to have to be willing to acknowledge that in part, some of the dysfunction of Brooke was a byproduct of the dysfunction that you and your husband openly displayed in front of her. All of the nasty arguments and fights that went on in the house, all of the crying and emotional weaponization of the children just to get at each other as parents, all of the bullshit that took place through the divorce process, which emotionally and mentally is already taxing on children, and then to have it be turned into a circus and a whole goosebump series for the world to see in tabloids and publications. Oh, baby, Linda, I know you sitting in your white victimhood, sis, but you're going to have to take ownership for showing Brooke the way to the fuckery, baby. Any fuckery she was as a teenager, as a young, white, and hot young woman, you're going to have to look at yourself, honey, and do the personal inventory and be willing to admit to what you contributed through and to by way of your own toxic femininity. There is nothing that is of your children that is not in some way a contribution of you, either on a conscious level or an unconscious level. But you can't hear that, and you can't get to that place in you because you don't have the proper resources, such as a qualified counselor in your path to help you to unpack the several layers of self before you can get to the actual reality and truth of your well-being, sis. Okay? So before you even, when you reach this emotional climax, you should have called Tyrone. And you should have then told Tyrone to call a damn therapist and to get one on the line for you and begin the process of healing. Because I keep telling y'all, baby, apologies are an art form. Reconciliation is an art form. Love is an art form. I'm sorry is an art form. Accountability is an art form. Girl, these are not just mere words or virtues. There's sciences to them. There is a such thing as doing accountability correctly for it to be true, genuine accountability. Oh, yes, baby. Okay? You will need help, sis. Okay? You will need the help of God in order to speak to your daughter from a place of clarity and maturity, transparency, and accountability. So my encouragement and words to you, bitch, is to get your ass on that little red couch, baby, and do your work, Linda. Because if you are still this devastated and grieved over a 20-year-old dead marriage, the issue ain't Hogan, that is. What that's telling me is that you personally haven't grieved effectively When you grieve effectively, it leads to growth, not further devastation, not a decline, not a devolution. It leads to an evolution when you grieve effectively. But because you done closed yourself off, you done cut off outside stimuli, and you only got a distressed parakeet bitch chirping away at your brain, you don't have the ability to walk in the level of self-awareness that can lead you to the possible restoration between you and your daughter. You're sitting over there in Huckleberry, Georgia, miserable, wrinkled, lonely, dickless, horny, and manic, sugar. And it probably has turned you into an overt narcissist, which is the perpetual victim. And then your response is even worse to your daughter after you attempted to, in a very trashy manner, appeal to her heart through this old nasty piece of IG Live. You responded back in a retaliatory fashion, which lets me know that your ego is still up. You don't get to make a diagnosis about her when you haven't even properly diagnosed your goddamn self, bitch. You don't get to call Brooke a narcissist, baby, when you haven't even addressed the narcissism that is you, who's still holding on to 20-year-old injuries while your ex-husband is on his third piece, a 30-year-old pussy. Just smiling. Hulk out there, like you said, bitch. Out there smiling for Budweiser. Out there smiling, baby, for Hennessy, baby. He just out there so happy, baby. And you can't stand it, sugar. This anger and this rage and this profound degree of victimhood is what's resulting in the circumstances of your life, and your daughter knows better to stay the fuck away from it because it's violent, Linda. Your behavior is violent. You're out of order, sis. And if you double down on this behavior, you ain't got to ever worried about kissing the rosy cheeks of those mixed race biracial children of yours. Grandchildren of yours, baby. They as good as gone. If I were you, bitch, I'd delete the entire goddamn Facebook hoe. Make a public apology to my daughter. Make a private apology to my daughter. And then get my ass directly in therapy. That's it. That's all. You wait on Brooke. Trust the Lord. Trust the wellness of your being, baby. And then watch the pixels of your reality change accordingly as you change within, girl. The solution is within first and foremost. The results of the solution is what becomes externalized. You trying to situate the outside without having to address and deal and confront and entangle in an epic battle of good and evil with the inside, bitch. You got to get up in the shit. Up in there, baby. Deep up in there. Now, Brooke. All I got to say, girl, is shout out to you for showing people that they can, rightfully so, estrange themselves from their parents, girl. Y'all know me, girl. I do not believe in a undying allegiance to blood relatives, girl. Them hoes can get it too. Oh, yes, God. You're talking to someone who is estranged from 85% of my own blood relatives on a particular side of the family. Them hoes beat my doors down to this day, call my phone like they crazy to this day, send me all type of pictures of me when I was little and when they were reasonable, sane folk helping to raise me. Okay? And still get left on red, bitch. Okay? Because you're not gonna love bomb me with sentimentalness and love bomb me with flattery in order to substitute having to address the big ass, wide, funky elephant sitting in the middle of all that love, baby. Oh, yes, baby. We got to work through all that shit. Mm-hmm. And when you play stupid, I'm going to play stupider, bitch. When you get raggedy, I'm going to get raggedier. When you get dumb, I'm going to act dumber. It's how I respond to bullshit. So, let Brooke be an inspiration to a lot of y'all who holding on to raggedy relatives, holding on to raggedy parents, holding on to raggedy siblings, girl. You don't owe them hoes nothing because you know blood is thicker than water. But you know what's thicker than blood? Love, bitch. Love is thicker than blood. Life is all about going for what you love and who loves you. And sometimes the people that love you ain't the people that are biologically related to you. Mm-hmm. Love transcends the blood, baby. Mm-hmm. Now, when you get love and blood together, oh, baby, you get a recipe of righteousness that is like no other, baby. That is the idealism of it all, baby. Is when love and blood are in a collaborative effort, baby. But if blood get to acting a fool, bitch, you emancipate yourself accordingly, girl, and you stick to who loves you. And Brooke is recreating her own community by using her good pussy to have newborn people who gonna love her the way she needs to be loved, and who gonna be loved in return the way they need to be loved. Shout out to you, Brooke, for keeping your interracial children away from those MAGA love and MAGA support and Trump voting ass trailer park disasters of a parent, bitch. And if you still got a relationship to Nick, that's fine. Just make sure, girl, he never ends up as the driver behind the motherfucking wheel, baby. When y'all are all, what's that thing called? When you're sharing rides. What's the terminology I'm looking for, you guys? When you all share, when you're carpooling, bitch. Make sure Nick don't get the carpool off. All right? Now, moving along, because we got to get into Miss Tamar Braxton, girl, who, if you let me tell it, is no more than a gay man manifested as a whole biological woman, girl. Can't nobody tell me that Tamar was not a stunt queen in her previous incarnation, girl. Okay, can't nobody tell me, girl. What's going on, Leroy, our other Trump supporter? Okay, I told y'all, girl, we got a mixed batch of conscious crewmen, girl. We got Republicans over here, we got Democrats over here, we got MAGA over here, girl. Okay, we got mayonnaise folk over here, girl. We got well-cooked folk over here, girl. We got the trans folk over here, girl. We got everybody over here, baby. The conscious crew be cooking. All right. Now, Tamar took to the Breakfast Club to get into some things about her and Kandi and some things about her and her sisters. And then they got into a conversation about cheating, girl. That's kind of really what I want to talk about. But we can drive through the Kandi conversation, girl. I done read Kandi and Tamar's situation up and down, girl. So I ain't got too much to give. The beef is tired. It's old. So we'll use it to get to where we got to go. But that ain't where, in fact, we're really going, girl. Check this out.
I'm not going to really get into it because I don't want to muster up the situation.
Okay.
So, we really basically wouldn't be here if I wasn't lied on. And that's my thing. Like, I can deal with anything, but don't lie on me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's my thing. And
so wait, when you say lie, you're talking about when Kandi said Todd did not come for you or threaten you, but you said he did, when y'all had that backstage moment?
So that clip came up, that was 3 years ago. And it really did something to me because she didn't choose to kind of like divert from the situation. She chose to call me a clown. And that pissed me off because we wouldn't be here had it not been for the lies.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But what I don't want to do is continue that conversation and take away from all the hard work that I have been doing these past couple of years and make it about a beef that I actually don't have with a person currently. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Were y'all ever cool? And
No, it don't make no damn sense to me. Let me tell you something that I don't like that Tamar does, girl. All this fake ass salvation, all this fake ass I've done the work, girl. You know what happens when you've done the work, to be honest? And this can kind of be said about Miss Brooke Hogan as well, girl. You can just not say nothing, bitch. Okay? Like when you really good, the highest level of healing also encompasses the freedom of not having to be burdened by other people's so-called narratives about you. When you really get to the highest level of healing, because healing is in tiers. There is a tier level to healing, baby. Okay, you know, there's that amateur healing, girl. You know, it has a look, it has a sound, it has verbiage. Then there's that mid-grade healing, girl. It has its own pep to its step, girl. Its own functionality, baby. And then there's like that highest evolved, elderly, wise, beyond all else, total ascension, maturity, and healing, which allows you to accept what other people have to do for their own healing. And if that's continuing to hold on to some shit, then that's just fine, baby. That's where you at, not where I'm at, baby. Okay? There's a certain level of unbotheredness that just becomes. If Tamar was all healed up and her and Kandi are in a good place, and this is the past, and this video was old, it was 3 years old, it resurfaced, and you know that you and Kandi's reconciliation is fragile because it has had to navigate a lot of drama, why even speak to the shit? Like, if you good in real life and Kandi good in real life and y'all okay, why even speak to the foolishness? It's like, I just want Tamar to show us one era of a true grown-ass Tamar. I feel like I'm just missing something with Tamar. I just want to see one era of adulthood. One era of true queen of R&B, baby. Okay, like, can you act like you come from a prominent family? Can you act like the other highly talented vocalists within the Tamar Braxton family tree? Can we just see the woman who's also a mother, the woman who used to be a wife? Can we just see that? Because I'm tired of Tamar making everything a talking point just to talk about her fake healing, baby. Because Tamar's still talking shit to this motherfucking day, quiet as it's kept, in the words of Miss Funky Dineva, girl. So that's why I can't do Tamar, girl. Too performative, girl. Too performative.
God, yes.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Like the whole Escape group. Like, I am Eris's godmother and Tiny is Logan's godmother. So we have been around each other for like 20, 30 years.
Right.
And so it was really a lot for us to have that kind of a falling out because of a lie, when you just should have told the public you did what you did and it was what it was and everybody moves on. But continuing to stick by the narrative that, oh, it has to be Tamar because Tamar it's an easy target. To me, it was wrong. And that's where I'm at with it.
yeah.
Is there any chance to reconcile? Like, if somebody put you
You
on
have
the
to
phone?
ask her that. You know, I just feel like when you lie on a person publicly, then it's your responsibility to make that right.
Do you feel like you're the easy target when it comes to a lot of things because of the show and your personality and the things that you've been through, you feel like you are the easy target?
Yeah, the Braxtons have been on for 12 years.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I meant earlier too, because I feel like a lot of stuff gets thrown on you all the time.
Yeah, because it's easy. Because it's easy for people to believe because everyone grew up watching that show and all of.
Not just the show, baby. Everybody grew up watching you. Not the show, baby. We done seen you unedited as well, my love. Okay? You know, you got problems with your sisters. You got problems with the Yanla. You got problems with Vince. You got problems with your white knight who almost came on an even whiter horse to save you. You had time and time again problems with Tommy, who rode the horse that your white knight rode in on. Okay? You've had problems with Kandi. You've had, I mean, it just goes on and on and on and on and on again. And my grandmother used to say, girl, that if you find yourself single-handedly as the one always up against the wall, girl, bitch, the problem might be you. If the common denominator, if it's one person and every God-given problem, girl, you probably got to take a long look in the mirror. And I think Tamar is one of those people who is called to be a nomad, baby. Okay? You know, she naturally zigzagging upside down as hell. And, you know, not that Tamar is always wrong, but when you're wrong 99.9% of the time, who gives a damn about the 0.01 time you're right? You know, so Kandi, stay prayed up, bitch. Especially since Marvin Sapp could use some of those prayers right about now. Let's skip along, girl.
You know, because, you know, there's so many things that comes up after you're abused. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah, that's, you know what I mean? Take breaks and then you come back. Just because I don't talk to you.
Now, right here, she's talking about her sisters, girl, and how she put them people on timeout. I'm here with Tamar, girl. This is good sound advice, girl. Between Brooke cutting her nappy head ass people off, girl, and Tamar saying, yes, girl, she proudly puts her sisters on pause when need be, girl. Rather Tamar be right or wrong in them situations with her sisters, the concept, girl, I champion behind, baby. Pledge the ultimate allegiance to your peace of mind, baby, okay? Sometimes you got to turn the people that you love the most off in order to keep from ending up in that orange jumpsuit as a result of dealing with their ass, baby, okay? Never let proximity, never let the title of family, and never even allow the fact that you love someone to be a justification for injuring yourself emotionally and mentally. When people become too much, when they become a bit too raggedy, a bit too overwhelming, baby, it's okay to take time to recalibrate, to find your alignment, to galvanize your infinity stones, baby, and then to reintegrate yourself accordingly. Jesus would do this all the time, girl. He paved the way for us empaths, girl, and us Christ followers. Jesus would oftentimes go out into the wilderness, buckety ass naked, girl. Okay? He would separate himself from the trauma and the struggle, come into alignment with who he had become, and then stand in that vibration of greater knowing that he had carved out of his life experience, and then told the story of that to everybody else, baby, who need to raise a few chakras back in the community. So don't be afraid, baby, to put the people you love on ice, especially if it's bringing out the worst in you. Okay? I teach this to all my nieces and nephews and all the young people because I want them to break the generational pathology in our family of making space for toxic people, even when it's at the expense of yourself. Because my family and prior generations has a long pathology of doing that. Pledging an allegiance to toxicity in the name of LOBE. LOBE begins with you. And putting yourself through harmful damaging things is not an act of self-love. Allowing yourself to be degraded and dishonored is not an act of self-love. Allowing yourself to be disrespected and used and exploited is not an act of self-love. Okay? Now, I can't tell you who to be cutting off permanently. That's at your discretion. That's a conversation between you and your God. But taking the time out to address that disrespect through falling the fuck back and realigning so that you can figure out how you want to exist and show up in that situation, or if that's even a situation you want to go and reintegrate yourself into, yes, absolutely honor yourself. I used to tell my little cousin who has a very contentious relationship to her mother, I used to say, look, what grandma gonna tell you is that the Bible says, honor your father and your mother, for all your days shall be long in the earth for doing so. What grandmama didn't tell you is the reason why one's days are gonna be longer in those days is because parents had the right at that point in time to take their children to the town square and have their motherfucking asses executed for being disrespectful. You live in the 21st century, baby. You are a motherfucking American, sugar. And what I'm going to tell you is that sometimes the way you have to honor people you love who are disrespectful and who are poisonous is through 160 degrees of separation. Sometimes you have to honor people by putting their ass afar. If not talking to you is the only way I can honor you, because dealing with you will cause me to cuss you clean the fuck out, I'm going to have to honor you, baby, through silence. I'm going to have to honor you, baby, from across the water, baby. I'm going to have to honor you, sugar, on the other side of the Great Gulf, baby, if that's what keeps me from going upside your motherfucking head. Yes. Okay. Honoring other people is about you respecting your limits and your boundaries and you being committed to doing the things that bring out the best in you. Anything that's bringing out the worst in you, you done missed the bullseye, love. Amen, church? Amen. All right.
Every single day don't mean I don't have your bag. Right. You know, I have your bag, but I just don't mess with you right now. Right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Is that weird?
No,
Is that weird?
no.
It's not
I
weird.
think we get it because we have siblings. Maybe
I'm only
and
child,
also
so-
too, we girls too. So it's like, you know, sometimes you just need to like love you to death, but not today.
Not
'Cause even though
today and
y'all
not
are-
next week.
Yeah.
Right, because even though y'all all grew up in the same house and all that, y'all still got y'all got a lot of different personalities.
Yeah.
It's different. Everybody's personality is different. I don't feel like none of the Braxton sisters are the same exact
No,
person.
we're not.
Yeah.
We're not. You know, there is a Libra, which is a lot. There is there is a Virgo,
Yeah.
which is too much.
Ooh.
And yeah, there's a Sagittarius and there's a Pisces. My sister was an Aries. So yeah, we're
All right, so now we're finna get to the cheating conversation, girl. Let's scoot it along.
somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I just feel like when you cheat, you're not ready.
Yeah.
Have you ever been a cheater?
Oh, I have.
And
What's
why,
the
though?
worst thing I've ever done?
But why? What got you to that point? Was it a drunk night or
Did you
was it
cheat
a...
first or
No.
you cheated back?
I cheated first.
Oh,
Mm.
I cheated first because I felt like I'm in trouble.
You ain't got in trouble because you are single. You don't have nobody that's gonna be
I
like.
cheated first because a relationship was not resolved. And, you know, I started talking back to that person and I was confused.
You spun the block.
I spun the block and I was just confused. And that's just the real truth.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was a mistake.
Did you get caught? Or you told on yourself?
No, I got caught.
Oh
So you're a
damn.
bad cheater.
No, I wasn't a bad cheater.
Let me ask y'all, have y'all, any of the country crew members in the chat, have you ever cheated? If you've ever cheated in a relationship, put a 1 in the chat. If you've never cheated in a relationship, put a 2 in the chat. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. We got some. I ain't even see the donations, y'all. Wait a minute. Baby, y'all showing love to them up Kang, and my phone over here delayed, honey. Hold on. My phone delayed, y'all. I'm so sorry. I had no idea y'all were donating to the Kang Grill. Baby, if you enjoying yourself, you're getting your life, baby. Once again, baby, hit that old up. Hit that PayPal or that Cash App, child, because we're working, honey. Shout out to my baby mother, Cheryl. Thank you so much. Love offering. Thank you, baby. Shout out to our baby daddy, LJ. Okay, our infamous MAGA and Trump supporter. He be paying me his monthly reparations, girl. Shout out to LJ. Shout out to Danielle. Thank you, baby. Technology donation. Oh, my God. Thank you so much, baby. You guys know we do have a camera fund because this camera here, this webcam, I love her down to the ground. She's been with us for a very long time. She currently is in hospice, girl, okay? Some days she lucid, some days she has consciousness, but most days, girl, she's in a coma, girl. So we are looking to add a Canon M50 Mark II, which is a $1,100 camera, to the kingdom, girl. For all of y'all who love to see the king, baby, y'all always, whenever I'm audio, y'all, where you at, CTV? We want to see you. We want to see you. If you want to see me, baby, donate to the particular camera that we need so y'all can see me all the time, because, girl, I'm going, if not, I'm just going to ride Miss Webcam until the wheels fall off, girl. She gonna have to completely die, bitch. Like, I'm waiting till this hoe take her last breath, girl. Y'all know us Scorpios, we loyal like that, baby. We gonna stick around till a bitch take their last. Yes, baby. Okay? So, $ Consciouztv, Cash App, and or PayPal.me. Okay, so I see we got a lot of line ass conscious criminals. Oh, okay, what else? Let me see these ones. Let me see these ones, girl. Okay, one. Okay, can't catch me, period. Okay, okay. We got some honest country. Okay, we got some. Okay, what's going on, Royce? Hey, boo. Okay. Royce, girl, say he definitely done put that pussy in the streets, girl. Okay. Oh, girl, girl, I didn't know the conscious crew was filled up with these many heathens, girl. Oh my God, girl, where all these lack of character having ass people come from, girl? Y'all been out here just slanging pussy and dick everywhere. Why? Oh my God. Girl, I thought we had an old classy-based kingdom over here, girl. I told y'all to be honest. I ain't say I wasn't gonna judge you. Baby, okay, so shout out for being honest, baby, but I ain't never said I wasn't gonna judge you. Wow, okay. Marky says, girl, cheated bike. Okay, some of y'all did retaliatory, I call it defensive cheating, girl. Some of y'all did, girl, retaliatory cheating. What? Rashonda says she always get cheated on. My God, today. Okay. EH says, you don't have to cheat when you know you can make it on your own. See, that's the kind of bitch I am, baby. I'm a firm believer in nowhere that there's plenty of fish in the sea. And the reason I know that is because all the fish in my damn DMs, baby. So, baby, I'd rather just pack my shit and haul ass, baby. Show you the long, hard, painful way. Because you know what's more painful? Because I'm going to tell you something about cheating. We probably ain't got to play this no more. I'm gonna tell you something about cheating, baby. CTV says, hey CTV dear, yes, I was a cheater pumpkin eater in my past. Oh my, okay, in your past, okay, that's Royce non-Christ life, baby. Okay. My God, today. I cheated once in a relationship. It was when I was 18. It was my second relationship, but it was the relationship I lost my virginity in. And I had cheated. It was retaliatory cheating. It was defensive cheating. I cheated back too. My second love was a whore, community dick. and I decided to give out some FEMA bussy since he wanted to be so generous, girl. Since he wanted to be so communal, girl, I decided as well, baby, to start handing out bussy baskets as well, and handed out one to his first of kin, to his first cousin. Oh yes, I did, baby. It was good dick too. I ain't gonna get into the detail because the details get so embarrassing and salacious, baby. It's just, woo, baby. I'm so glad, baby. Y'all ain't got an 18-year-old scorpion CTV bitch. Because when I say bitch, I was with these shits, girl. I used to be with all the things back in the day, girl. Okay, I was handing out defensive pussy, okay, in that relationship. But in my evolved life, I'm going to tell you something about cheating. Cheating is honestly a low-grade way to punish your partner. And I'm speaking to defensive cheating, retaliatory cheating. Like, they cheated, I cheated. That cheating. The best way to hurt a motherfucker, honestly, is to leave them. To leave them. See, they can overcome you cheating on them because you're still giving the best of yourself to them, which is through the act of continuing to show up in their life. Even if you're still showing up mad as hell, even if you're still showing up frustrated as hell, even if you're still showing up unhappy as hell, you're still showing up with the best of your ass and you are presenting yourself as a resource, baby. If you really want to get under their motherfucking skin and you want to bring them to their motherfucking knees, bitch, you leave they motherfucking ass. You unplug the Wi-Fi hole, metaphorically speaking. You cut the signal at its motherfucking knees, baby. Okay? You cut off the entire supply, baby. If you really want to get someone's attention who's behaving very badly in your life, baby, you pack your shit and you haul ass, baby. And every time you have those difficult days where you missing that pussy or you missing that ping, bitch, okay, you pull out your best self-pleasure mechanisms, baby, and you beat that pussy, beat that ping down to the ground, bitch, but you never go back. You never fold, baby, until there's been corrective behavior and a insurance that you're going to be treated accordingly and that they're going to do what the fuck they promised to do, baby. I'm a leaver. Yes. I'm a leaver too, girl. Second question. Could you guys forgive cheating? Is cheating a deal breaker for you? I'm going to create a poll. I want to know. You never fold until you get your results, baby. That's it, bitch. You hold out. I don't care if you got to get a jumbo-sized dildo to keep that pussy company, baby, until that dick get right with you, baby, okay? You do what you got to do to hold the hell out, all right? Don't fold, baby. Don't fold for lust. Don't fold for loneliness because you're going to have pressure on you, okay? You're going to have pressure and temptation on you to go back, baby, to go back prematurely, baby, to fix the situation prematurely, baby, okay? So before you leave, you need to already have your safeguards in place, baby, to hold you down, bitch, on those difficult days because, baby, loneliness going to be speaking to you. Your territorialism going to be speaking to you too, bitch. Who else getting that pussy? Who else getting that dick on our off season, baby? Okay, you're going to have all type of intrusive company in your mind. See, a lot of people cannot successfully stand their ground when they need to check shit in a relationship because they don't preparate for the checking. They don't preparate, girl, for the boycotting that's going to take place, girl. Baby, you got to prep and get yourself together and situated. Because, baby, that's going to be a whole production when you stand in your ground in a relationship and you're contesting negativity and toxicity, and your partner can't get it together, baby. Okay? Leaving ain't easy. Standing your ground ain't easy, baby. But it can be effective the more you are prepared in hindsight. Okay? The more that you put the future before thee, girl. Set up your vibrators. Set up your pocket pussies. Okay? Set up your therapist, girl. Set up your community. Tell your friends, bitch, I'm about to run across the street, girl. Like Tina Turner out of this damn limousine, bitch. Hold the doors, girl. Hold the doors, girl. You got to preparate your community. Okay? They're going to be a part of helping to keep your mind clean, girl. I'm telling you, it's a whole production. Most people are ineffective at holding their own when it's time to boycott in relationships because they do not have the aftermath set up for them to thrive in the absence of their relationship. Okay? So have all your self-pleasure toys. Have your friends, your family, your community in place, baby. Okay, baby? And tell them hoes to hold the line, baby. Told the motherfucking line. You on the way, bitch. You on the way, bitch. Let me create this poll, child. Let me see. Could y'all survive? Hold on, no. Could y'all forgive? Hold on, no. Would y'all give a second chance to a cheater? I want to do a poll. All right. Let me see here. All right. Sound off on that poll, y'all. And if we need to come back and do a part 2 and get into the cheating conversation, we might have to come back and do a town hall, and I drop the link and we have this conversation as a community. I just put a poll, y'all, in the chat. Y'all thumbs up the video, please. We got 400 of y'all in the building, and it's only 256 likes, baby. Let's get these likes up to at least 300, y'all. Come on. Let's get it, baby, because I'm working, honey. The king is working for y'all, baby. The content is contenting, okay? K Dizzle says, hell nah, baby. I'm a Libra on period. You know, my mama was a Libra. And not only did she do defensive cheating, girl, she also did her fair share of forgiving cheating, child. Them Libras, it must be based upon the moon and the way them damn sun's position, because my mama, baby, she was pretty forgiving. Her ass was pretty retaliatory, too. Okay? Okay, let me check this poll. Okay, so most of y'all said no. 70% says no, y'all would not give a second chance to a cheater. Okay, so I want y'all to listen then to what DJ Envy said, because this kind of came up when they were talking about the cheating conversation. Listen to what he had to say. Let me see. Let me get him on the line. Let me see.
What makes a woman feel comfortable again is being,
okay, here we go. So he's about to respond to that question, girl, because you know he cheated on his wife with Erica Mena and plenty of other back page D-list celebrity hookers and skeezers. All right, allegedly.
This is how I look at it. If a woman really wants to get back and really wants to change and evolve and make a man feel comfortable, it's the same thing when a man cheats. When a man cheats, what makes a woman feel comfortable again is allowing them to be comfortable, right?
Mm-hmm.
I cheated. I talked about it in my book, but I had to be able to be open with my wife, where I know that I'm not doing no dirt. Like I'm like, I leave my phone here. Here's my phone.
Yeah.
She never takes it, but she knows if she wants to, she can. Here's access to my social media. Here's access to anything that you need to make you feel comfortable to know that I will never do. You know, hey, I'm going on the road, babe. You want to come with me? I want her to feel comfortable where she never has that doubt in her mind ever again. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it's not easy. It wasn't easy. It wasn't difficult. And sometimes, like, I tell a story. I went to Vegas. I walk in a room in Vegas, right? And there was panties on the floor. My wife was on FaceTime, and I went down and I complained, like I said, babe, look, I stopped. I went downstairs because I was so scared. She was like, yo, calm the fuck down. Like, I believe, but I was scared. She wasn't even in Vegas. Right. But that's how I am, because I want to show her, like, yo, I fucked up. And like you said, it was the worst decision in my life, because you hurt somebody that you love.
Yeah, for sure.
You killed the trust, and you got to try to get that back. And this is the person, I've been with my wife since 15 and 16, 31 years. So yes, you can. So if she can do that, and I got to put myself in that predicament, if she cheated on me, would I be able to take that back? It depends how hard it was for her. Now, I do see a lot of men that cheat and be like, yeah, I cheated and what? It's over, forgive me. That's not the approach.
That's not the attitude.
That's not
that
the
make you go
approach.
cheat back.
That's not the
That
approach.
makes you gotta prove
But
something.
if you really feel sorry and really try to change, and not on no sucker shit like, oh, well, babe. No, if you really say, no, I'm going to change. And the best change is change behavior, you know? So I could.
So you would give them the opportunity. So
I
if
would.
it was your wife, you would give her the opportunity. Well, y'all got a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah,
years
a lot
and
of
children.
stuff, yeah.
You're the wrong
I'm
person.
gonna tell you the reason. The reason why DJ Envy would give his wife a pass if she cheated is because that would be ideal for him as somebody who first cheated, because now they get to call it even. He probably secretly hoping that her ass will go ahead and cheat so that he no longer have to do all the performative shit he's having to do to make it up to her and to avoid having to deal with whatever residual shame he's living with, girl. Like, yeah, bitch, go ahead and cheat so we can call it even, baby. That we can both really let this shit go, girl. Now you can't really complain and be harboring resentment toward me because you done fell victim to doing the same shit, bitch. You understand what it's like to have options. Okay? Wow. But a lot of people believe once a cheater, always a cheater. So my question is, what happens to all that Christian shit when it comes to cheating, y'all? For all the once a cheater, always a cheater people, y'all don't believe in like people being able to be redeemed and reborn again? Y'all don't believe the Holy Ghost can restore a cheater? What happened to the power of Christ that compels thee? Like, where all of that good feeling Christian philosophical shit go to, baby? For all my once a cheater, always a cheater, baby. People, y'all don't believe people can be transformed? Okay, Miss Max says, nah, baby. Voice of Reason says, for the next person, sugar. K. Jones says, no. Layla says, I'm not religious. Miss Max says, I don't Holy Ghost should have been there from the jump. Bitch. Miss Max said, bitch, don't Holy Ghost me now. Where the hell was the Holy Ghost then? Bitch. My God, today. My God. Well, what if it took them cheating to have to go and seek the Holy Ghost? Because they realize they need help straight from the gates, baby. Okay, cheating might be the pathway to the relationship that Christ is, Mike. My God. Latera says, if you mean in the heart, then okay. Rumors the T says, I damn sure am reformed. I don't have to cheat. I tell my truth, and you can accept it or reject it, baby. Okay? Reformation is a real thing. Hey, her story, girl. Baby, I am screaming. See, I'm praying for transparency. Okay. Miss AP says, you can't be delivered. Oh, yes, God. Okay. K Dizzy says, well, you and the Holy Ghost should be just fine together. You know what? I'm done. I'm getting up out of here, y'all. I just wanted to come through and cut up with y'all, girl, and talk about these white trailer park tears, girl, and what tell I got going on over there. We might have to have a town hall meeting, child, about the cheating of it all, girl, the redemption of it all, girl. Where does it all fall in line, child? Where do y'all stand on the things, girl? We're going to get up out of here, but please do not forget to thumbs up the video on your way out. We need all the likes. We need all the shares. Shout out to the 53,000 subscribers, girl. We are at the 53K mark. So shout out to y'all. Dream work, make the team work. And we're doing that through liking. Because liking the video, thumbs up in the video encourages YouTube to support us over here, girl. Also, You can donate to the platform if you enjoy the king, baby. You want to fund the kingdom, keep the lights on around here. You appreciate the work ethic and all the things, the laughs, the gags, the inspirations, the insights, all of that on $Consciouztv on Cash App and or PayPal.me/ConsciouzTV, spelled just how it is here on the platform. You guys have a wonderful Friday. I will see you guys later. Peace.